Hi beauties, it's Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and it is time for a Dollar Tree DIY. And I'm going to be using just a couple things. I'm going to be using some white ribbon, any kind of white ribbon, and I'm going to be using a copper clay Stampin' Up blend. And I am also going to be using the copper clay ink. So you can use anything you'd like though. You don't have to use what I'm using. If you have something that is like shoe polish from Dollar Tree or something like that, you can go ahead and do that. But I'm also going to be using these stickers and this removable tile decal. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little guy here. And what I love about these blends is you can color anything you'd like with it. So I'm going to just color this to make it the color that I need it. And I think this copper is going to match fairly well with the copper that's already on there, on that tile. So I'm going to do this first, give it a little bit of time to dry, although it doesn't take much time. And I'm just going to go all the way around here and then just like that. And now we've got a copper colored tag or sticker, I guess. So you could see the difference in the two. You can use any of the colors. That's what I love about those blends. So I'm going to stick that to the side, let that dry. I'm going to take the decal here, and I'm going to take my cross that I have. I'm just going to get rid of this. And I'm going to line up that cross just like this. And then I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to outline this. And I am using a pencil, and it's going to go, it's going to leave a bigger pencil mark than what the actual cross is. So then I know that I could take my scissors here and I could just cut out within that pencil mark. And if I cut out within that pencil mark, you won't see the pencil mark, but it'll be fairly cut to size as well. And I love doing my DIYs with you guys, so if I do mess up, you can see how we can fix it. I never just throw something away. When I do have an error, I try and figure out the best way to fix it. So that is why I do my DIYs one at a time and without speeding everything up and trying to do a voiceover. So I did that for some of my videos, and it works when I have a long video and it's something that I'm just doing over and over again. So I cannot cut this out perfectly, so it's just gotta be one of my screw-ups, and that's okay, because that's what happens. It is a handmade gift, which means I made it by hand. And when you make things by hand, they're not going to be 100% perfect. So I don't know if you have anybody who collects crosses, but I know a few people, and I think it would just be a really pretty cross with this copper color. And I've just got all kinds of little things from the Dollar Tree that you can decorate this with, but definitely you could start with this guy as a base. And then, again, this is only going to go over the top of that cross, so we'll be coloring that in with it's definitely, that's very pretty though, but you can definitely see that it's like bigger in some places, so we'll see how it all fits on there. But I'm going to save this because I'll use this for some of my paper crafting and stuff like that. So I've already started just to see how that would turn out with coloring. And so I'm going to get out my copper clay. And we're just going to go and smooth that around. I'm just using a dauber. I'm not sure if Dollar Tree has daubers yet. They may have, but I get mine from my Stampin' Up online store. So, and they're not very expensive that way. But look at this already. Like, this looks like burnt wood. So, and I'm kind of going, see how I have some of that there? Don't worry, because we're going to cover up with the sticker. I guess that's just a large sticker, right? And since I didn't cut it perfectly, it'll probably be best if I do leave some of that around. But I love that this is burnt. So as I'm doing this, it looks so much like burnt wood that I'm already planning another DIY because I love the look of this. So if you are not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe if you want to see how I make this look like a burnt wood piece. So now that I've got that, I'm just going to go around real quick. And because this is wood, this is already getting meshed up, but that's okay. And I'm just trying to go around the outsides here really quick. That way, when I do have little areas that might not fit in there because I cut it too close, then it won't show through. And this is real wood, and that's why it's leaving, that's why it's tearing my dauber. But the daubers are so inexpensive that I can just not worry about that. So there we go. I'm gonna put this away. And then while we're waiting, or I'll let that dry a little bit, I'm gonna take this white ribbon, and I want it to be that copper color. So all I do is I take my copper clay blend, and I take that white ribbon and I just go across it like that. And I'm going to get that copper ribbon. So I've already done that because I wanted to allow time for it to dry, and that's what it looks like. Look at that. That's so funny. All right, let's go ahead and put this little guy on there. And I'm just going to try and take this off here. There we go. See what happens when I remember to use my tools. And I'm just going to place that down. Oh, that's so pretty. And yes, there are some pieces here that I did not cut properly. And I can just cut that right out. If you don't want to cut it, you could use a cutting tool if you'd like. However you want to do it. But yes, there's a little piece there, but it's not really noticeable. So I think that is so pretty. Now I am going to take this tool and I'm going to poke that hole so I know exactly where that hole is. So then I could poke it this way. And this is just a tool from my Cricut. But look at that, it made that perfect hole right there. And then to burnish this down, I'm just going to take this and run it along, and I'm going to run it along the sides as well. And it's just going to burnish those sides down and push that into the wood there. And it's beveling it a little bit where it's too long. So it's actually working out very nicely. And there we go. So look at how pretty that is already. And then I'm going to take that one sticker here. I'm going to take that off. I'm going to place that right in the middle. And it's so pretty. It's got a little floral in there. And then I have some adhesive gems, faceted gems, and it's got some pretty colors there. However, I also have some of these really pretty gems as well. So you can use whatever you'd like. I'm just looking to see what gems I might like more. And I think I'm actually going to go with these gems here. And so I'm going to cut these gems to make them into circles. I think I'll use 4 of them. So I'm going to just cut them along. If you see, I want them to be a circle, so I'm cutting up and around because they are all stuck together. So you'll see this side doesn't make a 100% circle. But I want those edges to be on there. And then here I come back to that tool again. And I'm going to take that little sticker off of there. And I'm going to put one on each corner. Is it a corner or is it an edge? And I'm going to put one right up here as well. Now, I am going to color in this little pearl. as well. Now I could color in the gems if I wanted to, so let me just show you. And that would make a nice, pretty colored gem as well. But I like how pretty those sparkles are. And then I'm just going to take this guy. I'm going to put that through. We'll take this. Put it right at the top, and then I'll just get rid of that like that and make it nice. And now we've got a beautiful little cross decorated, and you can give this to somebody who loves crosses, or you can make it your own home decor. I hope you like it. If you do, please give me a big thumbs up. I am so loving this, and I hope you do too. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.